bark at you. And two, if you don't have at override and it's an overridden method, the compiler is going to bark at you to say, whoops, you accidentally typed something that has the same name, same signature as your superclass. So you really are overriding something and you're not telling me that. So what I would recommend is uncheck this. You don't want the compiler to automatically add that in for you. You want it to warn you because you may not be intending to override something. So uncheck him. Deprecated is fine. That's cool. This guy I love checking. Add generated serial version ID. It's one of these things for serialization that if you use it, it puts the version 1. I usually like to use the 1 instead of the generated random gobbledygook. And later on, if you want to, you can change that to 2 if it becomes incompatible. Depending on how much serialization stuff you do, you're probably never going to need to change that. But this gets rid of the warning where they tell you, hey, you're missing your serial version ID. No, so the question was, this will only come into this will only have an effect when you initially create things. No, actually, what it does is whenever you run the cleanup, it'll check to see if you're missing it and put it in. If you define this underneath save actions, every time you save, it'll update it. Which is, I really like having it in the save action so that if you forget it, boom, it pops it in automatically. You don't have to worry about it. This guy, this is one of these ones that I have a tug of war with, adding unimplemented methods. If you say you implement an interface and you save it, whoop, it drops in all the methods. Sometimes that's what you want. Sometimes you want all those stubs right away. Sometimes not. There are times when you're going to say, oh, I actually mean to extend somebody else or bring somebody else in and delegate to them. So I usually leave that unchecked. There's a nice little trick I'll show you later to have it automatically add those just by kind of floating over an error message, and then poof, it adds everything in. Under unnecessary code, always have it remove unused imports.